Hey there, tankers. This is TLP Weasel 42 bringing you an update video on the newest World of Tanks console update 4.2. This one kind of caught me and a lot of us, I think, off guard. Wasn't expecting it to drop this morning, December 6th, 2017. But here it is. The light tanks have dropped. Tier 10 light tanks. Let's go ahead and dive right in here. Haven't touched my garage yet this morning. You can see they've added the Christmas lights for 2017 Christmas season. There's the big tree. But you don't care about the Christmas tree. That's not what you're here for. You're here to see what's changed in the tech tree. Now, first off, I'd like to note that I noticed they dropped me 500,000 silver when I logged in today. Don't know why, but thank you for that. I think it has to do with some of the reshuffling. Probably going to find that equipment was taken off of some of the tanks that shifted, but we'll see. There are, I believe, 10 new light tanks in the upper tiers and 7 that have changed tiers. So 10 new ones and 7 that have changed. So let's take a look through the tech tree and see if we can find them. Sweden doesn't change. But on that note, I was so close to having the crane wagon, which is the literal translation of Kranwagen. So close. And that would have been the last tier 10 in the game for me to own at the time. And I missed it by, a matter of a couple of days because I was just slacking and didn't finish it off in time. So, we'll go up. Czechs didn't change. They're the same. Japan didn't change. They're the same. You'll notice China. Now, none of China's light tanks changed. Like, they still have the WZ-131, WZ-132. Those didn't change. But there is now a WZ-132A at tier 9 and a 132-1 tier 10. So I'll take a quick look at these. I've heard the Chinese line is a very well-rounded light tank line, as it was going up to tier 8. I mean, it was a popular line as a well-rounded line, very much comparable to the T-54 line, T-54 lightweight line, I should say, which is not the next one, but we will go to French. Now, French has a lot of weird shuffling that happened on here. They moved, there it is, the 1390 got moved up to tier 9. It will then research a brand new tier 10, 13105, which looks pretty sleek. Mobility 85, spotting 84, concealment. Right at the top, 163,000 more needed. Press A to convert. No, I'm not gonna do that. But okay, as well as a new tier 10, they also have a new tier 8 light tank. The Batchat 12T. So the tier 6 and 7 stayed the same. The 1390, which was the 8, moved up to 9, and they created a new tier 8. So on the French side, the new light tanks are the 8 and the 10. And the 9 is the old 1390. With these tier shifts, I believe they've done a little bit of tweaking on the tanks. It have to go into more detail at a later date, but we'll move on. British doesn't change. Germany, the RU is now a tier 9, and they do the same thing as the French. Tiers 7 and below stayed the same. They moved the RU from tier 8 to tier 9, created an 8 to replace it. So it's kind of like tier 7, the existing tier 7, looks like. And then moved up to tier 8, and it's got 90 mil. It unlocks the RU and the PTA, Leopard PTA. The RU, now I have enough free XP. I played the RU quite a bit. I have enough free XP on the RU to unlock the new tier 10, which looks pretty sleek. I might as well research it. There's my technical engineer. Well done. I'm not gonna buy it though, because silver is kind of a thing. Moving on to the Soviets. Now they have my favorite light tank, the LTTB. Now I'm gonna have to reevaluate the light tank and the LTTB and see how it fares at tier 8, because as you can see, I've got it 3 marked. Apparently my emblems are removed because I didn't have the standard Soviet emblems, but I don't. Oh, okay. I have to Oh, that would be why I was given all that silver. As you can see, the tanks I got shifted. Apparently, I was paid for the upgrade packages that they removed, and then so that way I can go back and buy them on the new tier that it's at. But they're researched. They come fully researched, so that's not a problem. So there's a new tier 7. The tier. There's a new tier 5. I believe the T50 is, if not new, I think it's just moved. Yes, it's just moved. The T50 moved up from tier 4. I don't know. Didn't really pay much attention to those low tiers. Tier 6 is the same. The new tier 7 to replace the LTTB looks okay. Really, really weird. I'm gonna have to get that tank. That looks cool. The LTTB is the 8. The T54 lightweight, as expected, moves up to 9, and the new tier 10 looks really sleek as well. It's got a tier 10 100mm cannon, mobility 100, so that would be the most mobile tank in the game. We'll research it because I have the free XP on the 54 lightweight. So that's two out of the new. There's 5 new tier 10s, and I just automatically got 2 of them. On to the final nation, the USA. What you guys probably wanted to see. Looks like they've updated the flag in the background, which is nice. Okay. They did a lot of restructuring here in the middle, what I read. There is now two versions of the T-71, the DA and the CMC-D. Now, this one looks like the Lycan version. Got 2 stars on it. I don't own it because I keep it. Got the 76 millimeter. Sure, I'll research the package for nothing. Then, oops. This would be the new iteration because I don't have any stars on this barrel. I guess the 76 T185E. So both get the same gun. You'll have to do your own comparison on that. The Bulldog, one of the favorite Tier 7 light tanks up until last night, has moved up to Tier 8. T49 has moved up to Tier 9. And the Sheridan is the new 10. Now this is a really cool tank. I've seen this one live at tank shows, doing some reenactment stuff, and it's a cool tank to watch. Blast shield in the front. It's got a 100 for spotting, so there's your max spotter. Don't have enough to research it. But as well as those light tanks, they've got this new, what do they call it, the premium, or no, the VIP premium tech tree. Now it basically seems to just be showing you all of the premium tanks in the game. You can't buy anything that's grayed out. It's just kind of so you can quickly go and be like, oh, I didn't know this tank existed, or let's see one, the HMH AMX 1357. I don't know what tank that is. So, click on the info. You can look at it. You can go to packages. And check out these premium tanks that you don't own, and kind of make a list for what you want to get in the future. If you ever see them go on sale, you can go right here and have them researched. Another thing I'd like to mention is the detected mechanic has changed. This is important. The detected mechanic is renamed to targeted. You are now targeted, not detected. This is because the alert is no longer directional. It triggers no matter which direction you are looking. This should help with situational awareness. The alert is only triggered when an enemy spots you and their camera view is pointed at you as well. So it basically means somebody's trying to shoot at you. It's targeted, not detected. They added the flags, little wiggly bits as they refer to them. Should be under customize. Yeah, flags. Ooh, create a flag. I'll have to go into detail on that. Oh. Yeah, I'm about to abandon it. Except, anyway, there's a new flag creation thing, and there's plenty of new maps. So there's plenty of new content out there today, and this was kind of a surprise update. I'm going to be live streaming quite a bit this week and this weekend. I'm thinking, now that light tanks are here, I'm going to want to play them. I'm going to want to unlock them all. I'm going to want to research them all. So I'll catch you on the battlefield, guys, and you can check out some of those tank videos of these new light tanks in action. Be sure to give my channel a follow, like, catch me over there on my Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv at /TLPweasel42, and this is youtube.com/C/TLPweasel42. And as always, I'm auto-hosted on the Wednesday Night Fights channel because I'm partnered, or I am a member, a streamer of Wednesday Night Fights. If I'm streaming, I'm auto-hosted on them. If they're streaming one of their shows, one of their events, it's auto-hosted on my channel. So give those both a follow and a like. They also have a YouTube channel, but I don't know the specific link. But if you just search Wednesday Night Fights on YouTube, they'll be right at the top of that list. So check out the new light tanks, guys, and we'll see you on the battlefield.